Hello, everyone. Today, I want to talk to you about something I'm sure many of us have experienced: overthinking. Have you ever felt like your mind is a machine that won't stop spinning, jumping from one thought to another, past regrets, future worries, leaving you exhausted? If so, don't worry. In this video, we'll explore this issue through the lens of Buddhism, a simple yet profound approach to finding peace in our hearts. First, let's define overthinking. It's when your mind clings to a thought, analyzing, imagining, and worrying endlessly. For example, maybe you had an argument with a friend, and all day long you kept thinking, "I shouldn't have said that. Are they mad at me forever?" Or, "What if this happens again?" In Buddhism, the root cause of this is tied to greed, anger, and ignorance, the three poisons. When we don't control our mind, it runs wild like a drunken monkey, swinging from branch to branch, refusing to settle down. In Buddhism, the Buddha taught that all suffering comes from the mind. Overthinking is no different. It's not about what's happening outside, but how our mind reacts to it. There's a famous saying from the Buddha: "The mind is the forerunner of all things. The mind is chief. The mind creates everything." This means if we let our mind wander unchecked, it breeds suffering. But if we master it, we find peace. So, how do we master the mind? Buddhism offers a practical tool: mindfulness. What's mindfulness? It's simply living fully in the present moment, being aware of what's happening without judging or clinging to it. Now I'll share some specific ways to practice mindfulness based on the Buddha's teachings. First, focus on your breath. When your mind feels chaotic, stop, sit down, close your eyes, and breathe slowly. Pay attention to each inhale and exhale. You don't need to force thoughts away. Just let them come and go, like clouds drifting across the sky. For instance, if you're stressed about an upcoming presentation, instead of imagining every worst-case scenario, breathe in, breathe out, and tell yourself, "Right now, I'm just breathing. Everything will be okay." Second, see the true nature of thoughts. Buddhism teaches that all thoughts are impermanent. They're not fixed or real. Today you're worried about one thing, tomorrow it's gone, and you're on to the next worry. So why hold on to them? Picture your thoughts like raindrops on a car window. They fall, slide away, and leave no trace if you don't cling to them. Third, let go of control. One reason we overthink is because we want everything to be perfect or go our way. But Buddhism says life is impermanent. No one can control it all. For example, if you spill a glass of water and keep beating yourself up over it, instead, accept it happened, clean it up, and move on. Letting go isn't weakness, it's the strength of freedom. Let me tell you a quick story. Once I had a rushed project with a tight deadline, and nothing was finished. My mind went wild. What if I fail? What will my boss think? Will my colleagues laugh at me? The more I thought, the more stressed I got. I couldn't even sleep. Then I remembered the Buddha's teaching. Worrying changes nothing. Only action in the present brings results. So I sat down, took deep breaths, and focused on one step at a time. Guess what? The project got done on time, and it wasn't as bad as I'd feared. Funny thing is, all those worries never even came true. Lastly, I want to remind you that stopping overthinking doesn't happen overnight. It takes patience and practice. Each day, spend a few minutes observing your mind, notice what it's thinking, and gently bring it back to the present. The Buddha once said, "Even a small drop of water falling steadily can fill a jar." Small steps in mindfulness will free you from the cycle of overthinking. Remember, you're not a slave to your mind. You have the power to master it, and when you do, life becomes so much lighter. Thanks for listening to me today. If you found this video helpful, try out what I've shared and let me know how it goes. Wishing you peace and freedom from unnecessary thoughts. See you in the next video.